Welcome to the Whiskey Pause.
I'm Daniel.
I am still Rex. You know what? Here's the dirty secret. I always wanted to stand really far away from you anyways.
Yeah.
This whole situation just gave me the excuse to do that.
It's true.
Because you smell like boiled vegetables.
No. Fresh vegetables. All right, this is a gift.
Produce section Whittington.
From Daniel Produce Whittington. This is a gift from Mike and Beth Gaynor, Magnificent Bastards.
Mike and Beth Gaynor, you magnificent
Bastards!
Okay, I'm keeping my hands when I pull that cork off the glass, just so you know. So bring your glass forward.
Okay. What do we got here?
By the way, we have that rare commodity in the vault of an actual container of hand sanitizer, currently worth like $150 a bottle. Okay, so this, I couldn't find out anything about this, but I've got some opinions.
So what's the category at least?
So the distillery is Striped Pig Distillery in Charleston, South Carolina.
It's straight pig?
Striped.
So not a straight pig.
No, striped pig.
Striped pig.
Yeah.
Because the pig, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Do whatever you want. It's a pig's life.
Pig and let pig.
No.
You walked into the corner. There's nowhere. I guess you could leave from there. Okay.
This is your punishment.
You're off camera. Just shout. You know what this reminds me of? Is all the sketches where Will Ferrell is off camera shouting into the SNL sketch. Like when Cameron Diaz, they're doing the witches, and they're like, oh, this brew smells terrible. And from off camera, you hear Will Ferrell go, what the holy hell are you witches brewing over there?
So what do we burn in this bottle, Daniel? What do we get on the nose?
All I know is it's
Also,
a bourbon.
Pretty good segue, huh?
Yeah, it's a bourbon. Pretty good segue, Will Ferrell.
Now, I'm not getting a lot of classic bourbon flavors on that nose, Daniel.
Me either, Rex. I'm getting these weird citrus like lemon notes in this thing.
I almost got like a blended Scotch maltiness in that ethanol layer.
Yeah, I could see that shiny and bright and metallic sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funky.
Yeah. No, it's not classic.
What in the world is that taste?
That's interesting.
It's vanilla lemon cream.
I like that.
You can come back on camera, you know.
No, I'm punishing you for that horrible joke. I don't remember what it was. I just remember it being bad. I don't know what that means. Explain your humor, because nobody else gets it.
All right, so there is this.
No. Explain the humor.
The humor is amazing.
No. What's the music bit?
The Live and Let Die. I transitioned into Live and Let Die.
Why?
So, because I started with Pig and Let Pig. So now it's Pig and Let Pie?
That was a bridge too far, Daniel.
A bridge too far.
Nobody got that.
Also a good movie.
Nobody got that either. Your references are obscure and unfunny.
Oh, obscure, yes. Unfunny, only to the unappreciative.
You're the hipster of dad jokes.
Ow, that hurt a little. Oh, you're back. This is so creepy. This is so lurker creepy. Okay, back to the palate. This palate to me, super like vanilla icing but lemon pound cake. It's a weird citrus note on this palate that I can't quite get, but it's so densely sweet. It's like pound cake dense.
It does have that oaky honey that you would expect from a bourbon.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the cherry.
No.
There's no apple. I don't know if brown sugar is really
No.
anything.
It's vanilla pound cake.
Yeah.
With a slight,
vanilla definitely. The citrus note's a good note.
Yeah, with a slight citrus zest to it. Actually, I don't mind it. It's a little bit sweet. It's a little overly sweet for me. It doesn't make me go, oh, I can't drink that. It just makes me go, not my thing.
I actually enjoy it. I actually think it's pretty damn good.
You're homegrown.
Let's add some water.
So I'm going to give you some context because I'm interested in this. I'm interested in, as a marketing guy, I am interested in this question. Can you answer me this question? Consulting Rex.
I'm consulting.
Put on your consulting hat.
You can't afford me, Daniel.
That's true. I'm a musician.
Yeah.
That's big enough that I'm opening for famous people, which was actually true of my career, but not big enough that anyone's ever heard of me. Also true of my career. So yeah, I opened for Aerosmith, but no one had ever heard of our band. There's this guy, his name is Tyler Boone.
Okay.
He's a singer-songwriter. He's open for like Sheryl Crow and people like this, right? He partnered with a distillery, Striped Pig, that also no one has ever heard of.
Striped pig.
Yeah.
Striped pig.
He partnered with them to make a bourbon, his own bourbon.
Yeah.
So this is a musician-branded bourbon, but it's a musician-branded bourbon with a musician most people have not heard of and a distillery no one's ever heard of. Is that a good marketing decision? What's the upside?
Well, I'll tell you the upside.
Okay.
The upside is at least they're not doing what the vast majority of small-scale distillers are doing, which is leaning into this idea of heritage and tradition and craftsmanship because we care. We want to figure out the roots of,
Yeah.
So it's
different.
It's an original angle. It's different.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, so you got some artistry from the music.
And sort of supporting local artists, maybe?
Yeah, depending on the local scene. If he's well known there, then local distilleries, if they're leaning into the local market, that could be a good move for this bottling.
Yeah, especially at that scale.
I don't think I would paint the entire distillery with this brush.
Right. No, and they're not. That's why you can't see Striped Pig anywhere on this bottle.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It's in small print on the back.
Right on.
Right? So the whole bottle is designed around Boone's Bourbon. I'm guessing Tyler Boone.
Yeah.
And homegrown.
Yeah.
Right? So they definitely separated their brand from this bottle.
Okay.
Anyway, interesting premise.
What did water do for you?
Water, and the nose made it sour. Still sweet, but like overripe fruit sour.
I think the sourness for me is leaning a little bit more towards like the barrel character, like the bitter layer.
Yeah. You know what it smells like?
It
smells like
the barrel. It woke up the barrel.
It smells like canned peaches.
Oh, I love canned peaches though.
I know.
Really? You're getting canned peaches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting the canned peaches. Oh, you mean like the syrup?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, a little bit of that peach syrup.
Oh, it calmed down the taste. It's now not as densely sweet, but it's also not as interesting.
Right.
It flattened out all the intense density of the pound cake and flattened it into sort of a generic sweet with water. And the barrel bitterness tannin is gone. You all right there? You doing some downward dog?
Exercising my pelvic floor.
Do some upward sun pose.
Pelvic floor.
You're gonna do some sun pose action?
Gotta get in there deep.
I can get back there and do some yoga for you if you want.
All right. Here, while I read the comments.
I can almost
What is this?
Toes.
What is this? This is embarrassing. It's not yoga.
Yeah, it is.
You just lifted your hands. Give me some downward facing dog.
Downward dog right there.
That's not downward dog.
It is downward dog.
Michael Stone.
And then upward sun pose that you can't see.
You don't get credit if we can't see it. Michael Stone. Hey, Rex, I don't have a whiskey question, but a production question. Why do you guys use boom mics for your Whiskey Vault episodes and not lav mics?
Yeah, Rex, why?
Since Daniel walks around so much, that used to not be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, we were in a tiny space before. Now we have a big old room.
Yeah, so we're actually talking about, we've had a lav kit forever.
So can I ask a technical question?
The reason why we didn't do lav mics before, in the previous room, the previous setup, one less possible point of failure. Lav mics are wireless. You'll often run into like some interference issues. We regularly had classes on the other side of the wall. Signals going every which direction with their various devices and whatnot, and the school's equipment. So if we just wanted to do a hard cable from mic to camera, then we're doing boom.
Would it require one of our like Fancy Dan to be in here just double checking shit every time we shoot if we did lavs?
No, we can still see levels. We can check headphones. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Shelter Point, the Smoke Point whiskey episode. Ong Gia. Let's make a smoking onesie a thing.
Ah, right? Not a smoking jacket. A smoking one. What? No, wait. He gives you a visual, and it's amazing.
That was a throwaway joke we had in like previous episode, right?
Yeah, but his storyline is so good.
I can imagine it now. Friends gathered in my man cave, and I disappear only to reappear wearing a onesie. Friends say, "What the f*** are you wearing?" And then Ong says, "Aren't we drinking whiskey and smoking cigars? Therefore, I had to put on my smoking onesie."
Come on. That's so much more efficient because you can strip out on a smoking onesie.
Yeah.
And you're totally clear.
Yeah.
Everything but your hair.
Now, should the onesie be, you have to change into it, take everything else off, and then put on the smoking onesie?
No.
Or should you upsize it to where it goes over everything?
Yeah, it's definitely an upsize.
I can get behind this.
Yeah.
I can, hey, Fancy Dan, on the list of merch ideas, smoking onesie. Yeah.
If that happens, I'd be so much fun.
We'll do it.
That'd be so much fun.
We'll figure out how to source some adult onesies and then make them tribal.
Oh, that's so good.
Okay. Any other questions? Did we
like the? Oh, don't touch the bottle.
I didn't touch the bottle. I can gesture. I can gesture.
For like 24 hours for any potential virus to die on that thing now.
Plural of virus is viri.
Viri? I don't think that's true.
CDC said so.
Yeah. What do they know?
Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.